Good morning. So I say to the Davis family, 8 years ago we lost Al Davis, and my respects go out to the Davis family. And I know if Al Davis was still here, he'd have been proud of our team and the way they played the last couple weeks. I'd like to keep him in our thoughts, the family in our thoughts, but I'll answer any questions that I can today.
Just heading into the bye week, where do you assess your team based upon, I guess, your expectations that you have for this group heading into the year?
Well, we've had a lot of players play critical roles that maybe we didn't think were going to play this substantial of a role this soon. So I'm really proud of the development of some young players. Really pleased with our coaching staff, the job that they've done. We did add a receiver in a trade last night. We traded Buffalo to get Zay Jones, a young man that we liked coming out of East Carolina, who's got some production in the league. But I'm proud of our team. We have a lot of respect for how far we have to go, but we're making some progress.
What do you like about Zay?
I like him. He's a very productive guy in college. Played in the slot, played split end and flanker. Tough guy, smart. I just think he's got a lot of natural skills that are really well worth looking into. And with all our injuries, I really credit Mike Mayock, his staff, for the two trades that we've made. Trevor Davis has really paid big dividends for us, and we expect more of the same from Zay.
Is it a sign that you're not quite sure where J.J. and Tyrell are in terms of the health?
Well, we don't know. I mean, it's a tough spot, the last couple of weeks. Dwayne Harris, he put him in that mix too. Those are three veteran receivers that we had expected to play, and not sure of their status, but we got to get ready to play Green Bay, and they play a lot of bump and run, a lot of man-to-man. So we'll start teaching Zay the plays and all that good stuff here after we're done with this.
Considering you played without Gabe Jackson, lost Devy, you had to play Denzel, you had to move guys around for the offensive line to play as well as it did, and especially against the Bears. I mean, there wasn't a negative rushing play.
He played good, Incognito, his first game, he missed 2 games, Richie Incognito, so his first game in over a year was against Minnesota. But we're proud of that film. We're proud of what we've done up front on offense. Colt Miller's played really good. Trent Brown has been as advertised. Rodney Hudson's played as well as I've seen him play. And they like it. It's fun to block for a guy like Jacobs. Their hard work and their effort is rewarded every time he seems to hand this kid the ball. So they're gaining confidence. I think we're all seeing that this offensive line is pretty good. And hopefully they start getting the credit that they deserve.
Did Arden get hurt to the point where he might miss some time?
Don't know. He had the MRI yesterday. We were pleased, honestly, to get the results. I don't believe there's any serious structural damage, but he might be out for a week or two. That's what I'm being told right now. We worked out 4 guys. We worked out 4 guys this morning, but no signings are imminent right now.
Assuming you're including Crosby and the guys that are making a quick impact, and 57 to 58 snaps is almost unheard of for a defensive end.
We don't want to take him out of the game. He's playing special teams too, so we don't want to take him out of the game. The guy's factor grade in Indianapolis warranted more playing time, and he has, as you saw in training camp, he has a incredible effort in his play. He just seems to never tire. He's a fun guy to have. We have a lot of respect for what he's done and got a lot of, I think, goals for him to attain before he's done playing here.
If he's playing that much, you must like what he's seen, what you've seen from his run defense. Has he evolved?
A little bit. Cleve Farrell didn't play in the game.
Yeah.
So somebody had to pick up the slack. Fortunately for us, Benny Mayowa came back and played well again. But we only had 16 snaps of defense in the first half. So we felt he had enough in the tank to play 25 or 30 snaps in the second half, and that's what we did.
John, when it comes to Darren Waller, how impressive is what he's overcome in his personal journey through recovery and still being able to balance things as a contributor on this team?
It's one of the great stories in football, one of the great things I've seen in my career. I'm really proud of him. So thrilled for him getting it together and being a honest, upfront guy and talking about it and giving the other young people the same enthusiasm to beat it. The same confidence that they can beat whatever addiction that you might have. And he's really a rookie playing tight end. He's a wide receiver in college. He sat out of football for a year. He leads the league in receiving right now at that position. And if you watched him block, I don't know if there's a better tight end in football, really.
Given a lot of the just kind of everything that's happened since training camp and a lot of the personnel changes and some of the injuries you guys have gone into, how do you just view 3-2 going into the bye?
Well, pretty good. We're building our team. That's all I'm gonna say. We're not making any other statements other than that. We like the progress. We like the development of some young guys. I think our veteran leadership has been excellent. Hopefully the Burfict thing gets resolved. Hopefully we get him back. We expect him back. And I can't say enough about the camaraderie that we have on the team, and the guys that have stepped up. I mean, it's fun to be around.
I don't know if you can comment on it at all, but on the appeal process, do they reach out to you before the appeal? Can you reach out to them in terms of after the initial suspension is made? Can you make a case as an organization for Burfict with the guys that are here in the appeal?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we try to do that. Try to make our case, and I respect the league's position. I mean, they have a tough job, and at the same time, we have a lot of confidence that they'll do what's right. And we want Burfict back. He's already been punished, and we hope he can return to playing soon.
The roughing the passer penalty on Maurice Hurst, what did you
I didn't like the call.
Yeah.
I didn't like that call. I thought Derek got roughed on the screen. I thought they were very similar plays. I didn't like the call. I'm never one to agree with calls, so I obviously got upset and I apologize, but I thought it was a clean play by Hurst. That was a hell of a play by Hurst, really. And I think they missed that call, and I think they missed one on Derek. So that's just my opinion, but that's the way it is.
When it comes to Derek, John, from last bye to this bye, I think it's been 15 games, so basically a full season. What have you seen, or where have you seen him improve the most in terms of this offense on the field in this full stretch from bye to bye, London to London?
Well, he's completing a lot of passes to a lot of different players, some he's never met before. He's moving our team. We're moving a team. Some of the things that are happening in the running game, he gets a lot of credit for. We're not running into uphill looks. He's doing a lot of recognition at the line of scrimmage. He's improved, I think, not taking sacks. He's done a heck of a job aborting the football. His mastery of the offense is much better. He's even coaching players. He's coaching them on the sideline. He's coaching them in the huddle. Our football-focused stats hopefully will improve down the road. But, you go on the road and beat Indianapolis and beat Chicago and put those kind of numbers together without a sack, that's impressive. So 95-yard drive in the fourth quarter to win. He's been pinpoint with his throws, and he's been good with the football. He's been a great leader for us, and give him a lot of credit.
John, you mentioned this is a young team before, and after that Minnesota game, I asked you how you think your young guys will respond to losses. A lot of the first adversity that they've experienced in their career. Fast forward a couple of weeks, going into the bye 3-2. Do you see the confidence growing in them, and how do you think they've handled, just all that stuff thrown at them?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I think they're pretty confident. We got a long way to go. We're still in the middle of a long road trip. I don't know when it ends, but there's no time to get too up or too down in this business. You have to respect everybody you play. Just look at the scores of the games. You don't know what's going to happen. You got to really have a lot of respect for everybody you play, and we're just going to concentrate on Green Bay, hopefully get some players healthy. I'd love to see Tyrell Williams walk in here, Gabe Jackson. Love to see Burfict come back and play for us, among others. So Cleve Farrell's another guy. If we can get everybody humming together at the same level, I like where we're going.
Eagle was thought to be one of the best college fullbacks, but since teams don't draft fullbacks, usually he was available to you. Has he done more than you'd expected? I mean, last couple of weeks they've picked up some of his blocks that have looked pretty impressive.
Pretty good. I mean, if you watch the first touchdown, he's knocking a guy down off his feet. on the goal line play at the end of the game. He leaves his feet, launches, and makes a great play. We've asked him to run the ball in short yardage, 4th and 1 in Indy, 3rd and 1 the other night. He's gotten the first down. He's playing on special teams. I love that guy. You know, I don't want him to hear me say that, but I really deep down like that guy a lot. He's what the position is all about.
How do you think that you guys manage without Vontez, both in terms of the the checks and everything that he's involved with, and also with Nick Morrow playing pretty extensively? He had a couple really.
Yeah,
big
you got to
plays
give
in that
Nick
game.
and Whitehead a lot of credit. They played the whole game, every play. They didn't come off the field. They played great. That doesn't underline that we missed Vontez and his leadership and his experience, playmaking, all that stuff. But Nick and Whitehead, they didn't come off the field the other night. They played every single play. Morrow had an interception. I think Whitehead did a great job running the show. So those guys deserve credit.
With used Nevin Lawson, I guess he practiced with you in London, but you used the exemption to get him kind of back, his feet back under him. Considering you got your corners playing almost every single snap also, can you use Nevin right away, you think?
Hope so. Yep, hope so. Hopefully he can do that. And we have a big picture for Worley. We think Worley's going to be a hybrid player for us, a guy that can play at safety, at nickel, at left corner or right. As we go down the stretch here, I think Worley's role is going to expand. And we're hoping to get Isaiah Johnson, our 4th-round pick, back here on the practice field Monday so we can see where he is. We'd like to get him on the grass. He's another big press guy that we like. So we're excited about getting our corners back at full strength, and we'll see how it goes.
So ideally, you would have both your IR guys that you can use this year, Gabe and Isaiah, back on Monday.
Yeah, Gabe's not on IR, though. He's been on the active 53. Nate Peterman and Isaiah are the 2 guys, so we'll make a determination on them, here in the next couple days.
Is Gabe on track to practice Monday?
Oh, no, I'm excited about that. I think he is. I think he's got a chance. I've been getting videos from the trainers while I've been in London and Indiana about Gabe's progress, and it's exciting, man. This guy's really worked hard. He looks better, I think, than he's ever looked. He's really gotten himself in great shape. But we'll be smart about it. We hope if it's not this coming game, hopefully it's the next. But he's a valuable member of our team, and certainly will give us a jolt when he comes back.
You mentioned you worked out the 4 defensive ends today. How is Quentin Bell doing? Is he in the mix as far as possible promotion, or how's he been coming along so far?
I think he's still a work in progress, like a lot of young guys. He's just now playing defensive end really for the first time. He played it last year a little bit in college, but he's learning, and he's got to become a little bit more versatile and understand the game a little bit more and more, just like all these young guys have to. But he's making some strides. We still got high hopes for him, but we're monitoring him carefully.
You mentioned, John, your brother Jay, a few times through the course of this and what happened to him yesterday. Any thoughts on maybe him coming to join you at some point?
No, I'm not going to speculate about it. I'm obviously very disappointed for my brother. It was a long night. The last couple nights he's worked hard. Got a lot of respect for my brother, obviously, and disappointed for him getting fired. But my dad's been fired. I've been fired. Jay's been fired. And welcome to the club, bro.
During the bye week, will you take some non-football days? What do you do during the bye week? Do you
I'm going to teach Zay Jones some plays today, and I'm going to go. I'm going to come in tomorrow and teach Zay Jones some more plays, and I'm going to try to get some. I got something wrong with me in London. My eyes are all bloodshot, so I got to go see the trainer, see if I can get some Visine or something to help me get the red out. But I'm really proud of our coaches, proud of our young team, and really hopeful that everybody gets their batteries recharged a little bit this week because we got a great schedule coming up.
Okay, guys,
What's
thank
your
you.
message your parting message to those guys as they leave for the week?
My message is just try to be smart. Be smart. You represent yourself. You represent the Raiders, and you represent me. So be smart. Have some fun, but be smart, and find somebody you love and be with them.